Hello farmers, welcome back to No Man's Land, and do you smell that? I smell money. Yes, the silage is ready that we cut the grass in over here the other day, compacted it. It is ready to be sold, and as you can see, I already leased the belt system over here, so we already got a trailer load of silage, and I also leased a Joskin trailer. I was starting to bring it down 12,000 liters at a time, so today I got a lot of silage to sell. It's time to go ahead and use this lovely little thing. 47,000 liters that will haul on down, so it's a good thing we got that because we got a lot of silage to sell. Before I uncovered the silo bunker, though, over here, I brought the belt over here, and remember all that chaff that was seeping through here? I picked up all I could. There's a little chunk here, so hopefully that's not going to be a problem. I put it into the Joskin trailer, then I dumped it over into the grass field. I'll pick that up later and bring that over to the other silo bunker, and I'll put it into that bunker once we clear that one out. Well, it's only 5,000 liters of chaff, so it's not a lot, but it's something. So, over here, yes, I'm not going to sell all of this silage. Currently, I got 190,000 liters left in here. The trailer already has 47,000 in it. We're ready to rock and roll down to the store. And if we look at the store, silage today... Oh, we'll get to the bread in just a second. Silage today, remember we were talking about last episode? It is 170 bucks. So it did get up there. I think it was like 150 something yesterday. And according to the chart, it should have been right around 170, and it is. So we are glad that it is. The price is going up. We're going to sell it as is. And then later we will be selling the bread. And I was looking at that because we turned bread pit on a couple days ago. And we have a good amount of bread. So it's a perishable item in 2 months. So we're going to sell it today. You can see it's getting up to $1,600. So that is not a bad price. And last I checked, we got about 20,000 liters. So... yeah, we should get about $30,000, maybe $32,000 worth of bread today. But first on the board to sell is the silage. So let's hop into the fence. So this cost me about $3,500 to lease the trailer for today. And of course the belt was $2,000. I'm probably going to keep the belt overnight because I did cut the grass in between episodes over by the sheep. That grass is laying in the field ready to be picked up. I got to empty out the bunker first. But yeah, so I'll be selling silage again tomorrow. Let's go ahead and turn that off. We don't need that on. And so might as well keep the belt so we can, you know, load up a trailer. I might just have it in the 12. I know I won't have this trailer. I'm probably going to have to return that. But yeah, so we'll keep the belt overnight. So after all the production buildings and leasing, our money's down to just over 10 grand, but it should go up pretty darn good today. I should also mention I still have the Breedle spreader as well. And this grass field got spread with lime yesterday. And the lime disappeared because the grass grew. So that field has lime onto it. I do have to put another stage of fertilization onto it. And that field should be good to go for the next cut, whenever that is. So that should bring up to speed. Oh, other than all the production buildings are turned off except for Have a Seat, which is our furniture shop. Bread Pit is on, and also the greenhouse. Everything else is shut off. We are done with cotton turning into fabric and fabric turning into clothing. We're out of materials for all that. Lime production, we are done with that as well. I do have some lime left over. That's why I kept the Breedle spreader. So after I pick up the grass over by the sheep and put that to the silo bunker, I can go ahead and put lime down because next season, fingers crossed, well, I shouldn't say fingers crossed. Next season, February, March, we're going to be planting cotton in all the fields and go for clothing once again. So Tight Knit, which is that building right there, will be full of cotton next season and more than what we had the previous time. So there, I think we're all caught up to speed of what we're doing today. So yeah, we should make a good amount of cash today. Do I plan on spending any of it? No, I spent enough on leasing everything. Right now, no, I don't plan on buying anything. And speaking of buying things, I should mention, in the store, in the used department, is our McCormick, not our McCormick trailer, but the one that we bought, yeah, that we paid full price for, like $220,000. A McCormick, that same model, is on sale, 58% off. Okay, fine. It's been a couple days. I needed that tractor days ago, so no regrets. It's fine. Yeah, I would have saved myself $100,000, but then I also had a lot more hours on the tractor. So yeah, it all evens out, I guess, in the end. So I'm going to have, let's see, 1, 2, 3 more loads of silage from the bunker over by the cows for silage. So let's see what we get for one trailer from the Joskin. Love to see that money go up. And this seems to unload a lot quicker than the... what's the name of that trailer? Well, the one that we use, the 12,000 liter one, I forgot the name of it. $8,000 for that, so not too bad. So like I said, I got 1, 2, 3 more loads. So I should have another $24,000 from that silo bunker. And then I got to move the belt and this system over to the other silo bunker. Sell all the silage that's in there. And I don't know how many liters we got in there, but we'll find out in a little while. We'll sell all that silage. And then we'll grab probably the T6. And we'll get our auto-loading trailer, come on down here to bread pit, load up all the bread. So, let's see, I'm trying to do some quick math. Am I going to get up to $100,000 today? I think we might be just short. But you know what? That's nice little, I don't want to say, piggy bank to have throughout the winter. Today might be the last day we do work on the farm. So, I mean, I should say for the year, until next spring. I think we're caught up on everything. I'll just have to take care of the animals through the winter. But I do plan on, and it should be kind of like right in this general area to our right-hand side. We are going to try to put down some housing here before winter hits and all the snow comes in. So hopefully we'll have maybe like three or four houses and a little bit of a residential area starting to form in here. At least I hope to, anyways. All right, so I'm going to make a few trips here on the silage. You know what? I'll bring it back when I'm going over to the other silo bunker. So yeah, 190,000. I'm going to take another 120,000 liters out, leaving me a good amount of silage left. I probably could sell more silage from this silo bunker, but I definitely want to make sure I got silage for the cows. So 3 more loads. So that's another $24,000 there. Then yeah, I'll see you over at the other silo bunker for you in about 5 seconds. Our chicken fields are growing nicely. They all germinated, nice and green, a lush green over here, looking really good. What's also looking good now is our bank account. We do have a juicy $42,000 in the bank account, and it's going to go on up. I have 200,000 liters of silage over here to sell, so that is going to be about 4 loads plus. So that's another 32. Maybe, let's jump it up to maybe $34,000 worth of silage to sell. The chaff, I was going to pick that up and bring it over here, but there's silage on the belt. So in order to get the silage out the belt, I have to put it into a trailer. Once the silage is in the trailer, I can pick up the chaff with the belt, but then I have no way to put it into the trailer. So I'll go pick that up at a later date at some point, either with a bucket in the trailer or whatever. I'll figure it out. I'll now bring it over here. Well, I'll have to bring it over here before I compact the grass, which is right over there. We got all that grass to pick up. Let me just go ahead and park the McCormick here. Let's get this system all set up now again. It still should all be on here. Let's turn it into here. Exactly 200, well, I say exactly 200,000, but let's get an accurate number here. 206,000 liters to be exact here. All right, let's raise that up. Raise the roof. And we'll extend the belt just a little bit. That still should be on because I didn't turn it off. I like this Joskin mod. This is the one that was made, I mentioned it a while ago. This is on the Giants Mod Hub. And I think I would pronounce his name Nico Picks. So if you're in trailers, there's actually a Joskin trailer pack now. I think it was like a day after I saw this mod in there. But I like this mod, but maybe the other ones have it too. But it has the cover, as you can see, going opening and closing right there. There is an extension you can buy for this trailer as well to bring up to like 48,000 liters plus. But I think once you do that, you don't get the option for the extension. The cover. Is that? Oh, because you're not quite under the belt. I thought it was, but we're not. Unless when I went to transportation mode that it automatically turns the belt off. No, it's on. I'm just not lining up correctly, so I'm trying to do it at a weird angle. Now, you hang on a second. You just hang on a second. These trees are in the way. I'll have to see how much it is to keep this. Let's go ahead and check now while it's filling up. If I go into trailers, and I go all the way down to the bottom, how much it is, I just lease it as is. If I keep it for another day, $640, I'm going to keep this for a day and do the silage that we get for tomorrow and bring it on down, because this is almost 48,000 liters. Our other trailer is 12, which means for every trip I take with this one, it's like doing 4 loads with the other one. Time saver. And if you've been here long enough now, you know I like my time savers on here. My backing up skills, I just did the ATS video. I actually did the ATS video today before this. Oh, we're full, that's why. And, well, if you watch the ATS series, you'll see on Sunday how my backing up skills went in that job there. So there's the grass all cut. It should be, I think, 243,000 liters. The one thing I do want to see is, because now I did a harvest on the field, even though it's laying there, if I go to this page here, does it all need lime now? Or, nope, still showing that, well, you know, I'm going to spread the lime that we have on that field because, like I said, February, March, if the weather's good in February, we'll plant it because that means I can start making cotton. We can harvest the cotton a month earlier, or the early month. So if February is good, we'll be planting cotton in that field. So I definitely want to make sure that's got lime in it because that's an extra 15%. All right, so same as before. No sense of you watch me going back and forth right here with the silage. So I'll bring it back when I'm making my last trip down there. Like I said, when we get done with this selling all the silage, I'm going to be somewhere around $75,000. And then, of course, when I go sell the bread, yeah, that should put us over $100,000, which is nice. And this is what's left of our silage, just filling up what we have left here. Actually, I will grab that chaff that's back there. Nope, wrong way, this way. Let's pick that up. Can I pick it up? There we go. And now I'll get this out of the way because now this bunker should be clear. I'll turn the engine off even though I don't know what the engine runs off. It's got to be battery powered, but I don't see like a battery symbol there. 0%, 0%, 0%. Yeah, you can see our money's up to 75,000-ish and I got 20,000 liters. So I'm going to get probably just shy of $4,000 for the silage. Not too bad, but now the bunker's all clear. I can go ahead and grab the loading wagon, start picking up this grass, get that into the bunker, and then we can spread lime in that field, and I can return the lime spreader because I'll be done with that. I got a lot of leased equipment. I don't like having leased equipment. I'm not used to it, and sometimes I keep it too long. Am liking the looks of this trailer, and of course we can always change the paint scheme of it as well. That gives us the option for this mod. But let's go ahead and we're just going to park the Fendt and the Joskin trailer right here. I am not going to sell this trailer when we do get a bigger trailer because this, oh, the Stratman, yeah, I drew a blank on the name before. But yeah, we're not going to sell the Stratman for a couple reasons. One, it's a good trailer to have because I can feed the chickens with it rather than have that big behemoth there. And plus, I still need a trailer for gathering logs, and this is a good trailer right there. I'm used to using that by now. So, where is... oh, the McCormick is over here. That's right, parked it over by the silo bunker. I will go sell the bread later on. I'm just... the longer I wait, the better, because the price goes up longer during the day. But we are going to sell it today. But I want to get this grass picked up off the field and put into the silo bunker. I never like leaving the grass in the field because it's messy. Don't like it. Get it off my field. All right, loading wagon. Where is my loading wagon? I thought I brought it back over here. What did I do with? Oh, wait a minute. It's on the other side of the. Yep. That's how small a loading wagon is. It was hiding behind the burrito spreader. I'm like, I know I brought it back. I just don't know where I put it. I thought I was going more senile than I already was. All right, let's hitch this on up. And start the process of picking up grass. Now, I should say we are going to get 243,000 liters of grass off this field. But I think last time I harvested the grass, we didn't get that, so I'm not too sure. I am going to take some grass instead of going getting a hay bale for the sheep. The sheep are getting rather low. If we look, yep, you saved the game for me, please. Thank you. Animals, animals, animals. Sheep, you can see we're getting kind of low on the grass. So instead of going all the way over and getting them some hay and bringing it back, we're just going to dump some grass into there. It's funny that it says grass. It should say like grass/hay because you can feed either or. But that's fine. Do I have more than 32 sheep in there now? I may have. It's hard to tell. We do have 4,005 liters of wool. That's pretty darn good. I did feed the chickens the other day, and this is what I noticed also about the cows. I was talking about, I wonder how much milk the cow barn can hold, and I can kind of guess right here. Let's see if that's 4,000 liters, and that's 5. Is it going to hold like 60,000 liters? I don't think it's going to get up to 100. So, yeah, I'm going to do something with the milk here pretty soon. Now, technically right now, we have enough cash to actually put down the dairy production. I think that building is 70 grand. But we're going to hold off onto that because, yeah, I can put down the dairy production. I could bring the milk over, but in what? I need a tanker and a whole bunch of stuff. So, one thing I do know, I think someone did tell me, for the dairy production, we can make cheese and butter with just the milk. So bring the milk on over. The chocolate bar, you're going to need sugar. And yeah, we don't have that. Don't have that at all. So that's a long ways down the road. So actually, this one right here, let's go up and take care of the sheep before I forget, because I'm pretty sure I will. And plus I'll get out and see if we got 32 sheep. That's the last count I knew that we had. How many pallets can spawn here? I'm going to guess 8, which is not that bad, actually. I do know one thing. When I clear out the trees this year, I got to come over here and cut out some trees. No, I don't think they're going to take all of that. But they may take... Okay, they didn't take as nearly as much as I thought they would. If we come over to... Where is the trigger here? There is a trigger somewhere. Animals, 48. So we're getting a lot of sheep now. And of course, the older they get, the more wool they're going to produce. So that is all good. I'll have to bring that wool over at some point. Not necessarily need to be done today. But my main goal is today, and we've done most of it, get some cash. So we got that. And now my next goal is, well, I want to take care of this field, get some lime onto it so I can get the Breedle spreader back to the store. Luckily, the extra day fees are not that expensive for what we're leasing. So keeping the belt on the trailer an extra day will cost me another $1,000-ish. But as we saw, I just made about $30,000 from all this silage in this pit here. And I should get about the same, well, maybe more, because the price is going to go up tomorrow. The price goes up all the way through January. So this is one load of many. Now, there's nothing wrong with this loading wagon. The pickup is really good. It has a good widespread pickup area. It's just the capacity that it holds. So I got to just make a lot of trips back and forth. Not that big of a deal, but it's just a thing. Anywho, I think I'm going to go ahead because I'm going to be doing this for about, I don't know. Let's see. It's, well, I'm running at 1 time to speed. I'm not going to remember the time, but it's 20 past 1 in the afternoon. So I'm going to guess like 15 minutes or so. So I'll see when I get done picking up all the grass. And finally, the last little piece. I have not looked to see how much grass we actually got in this cut here. But we'll find out here in just a moment. Now, we used to get 243. Last time, for some reason, we got the 206, as we saw. I'm not too sure what we're going to get this time. I think it's going to be over the 206 again. It seemed like I was counting, and yeah, I kind of lost track. And then it's like, am I on 8 or 9 loads? And I was like, I think I'm on 9. So I might be over counting. Who knows? But the bunker looks a lot fuller than it did just a little while ago when it had silage in it. So I think we got more than the 206. Which would be good because this will be sold tomorrow. Hopefully for a better price than it was today. Let's go ahead and unload this. Am I in the bunker to see? Yeah, so we're back up to the 243-ish. Can we unload here? Thank you. Alright, so 244,920. Probably a little bit over because I got more of the non-grass around the field itself. But we're right back to where we normally were. So I'm not too sure what happened in the last harvest. Why we only got 206,000. It's not like I did anything different to the field. We had 2 stages of fertilization. We had the same amount of lime down as always. Not too sure. Let's go ahead and going to park this right here. Yep, my farm area is starting to look a little bit of a mess. Going to have to clean this up, but it is the end of the year. You know what? Let's go ahead and use the McCormick for this. So, yeah, we'll just detach that and fire it back up. Now, I can't remember how much lime I got in the lime spreader, but we'll just use what we got. If I need more, I'll go back and get some more. I think I got about 8,000 liters in the stone crusher. How much do I have in here? Not going to be a whole lot. All right, so it's 6,000. How many liters do I have left? Let me go look here. Okay, I actually got 16,000, so I got more than I thought I had. All right, let's see how far this gets us. I just don't want to overfill this because I got to return this spreader, and that means I'll have to empty it out, and I can't put the lime back into the stone crusher, so I'll have bags or pallets everywhere. So I can kind of judge. We'll see how far 6,000 liters gets me. I can kind of judge to see how many more liters I need. Now, it's going to be kind of interesting. When I go to plant in this in February/March with cotton, since technically I have not subsoiled this, and we just harvested, I wonder if the weeds are going to come up. I'm going to say they will, but I have no idea. Because it's not like we did a full harvest on the grass field. You're just cutting off the top layer of grass. So I don't know if it technically sees it as harvested. Not too sure how that works, but you know, we'll find out next year. If we do get weeds after we plant, well, there's a couple things we can do. One is nothing. That seems to be the best way. Somebody did chime in, because I asked on Wednesday's episode, I do believe, about weeds and what they know about it and what they've done. Yes, herbicide is a good way to kill the weeds, but you don't get the full, I think they said it was 20%. So if you let weeds grow in your field, you lose 20% of your yield. If you spray the field with herbicide, you don't get the full 20% back. You get like 15% of the yield back. You still lose 5%, which seems kind of odd. The best way is to use the weed puller, but you got to do it twice. From what I understand, but apparently, I'll get to this. The weed pullers, you have to pull out the weeds in the first growth stage of the weeds, but you're going to have to do it twice. But I think they did say there was a weed puller that you can do first or second stage. If that's the one I think it is, way back from 19, it didn't always take out second stage weeds, but this is Farming Simulator 22. I have not used it myself, or it might be a completely different mod that not a mod, but implement that I'm thinking of. But we'll see if we get weeds or not in it next year when we plant cotton in this field. Yep, this field is now going to be whatever we plant in the other ones for a little while. No more grass field. I think the other grass field is going to be big enough for what we need to do. But as for us selling silage from now on, probably not going to happen. So the other grass fields are going to have to make the hay and the silage for the cows and the sheep. Alright, so 6,000 liters got me this far. I'm just going to try to get up to 7,000 liters. Right now I got 8, so let's go grab 6,000 more liters and see if that gets me to the end. And it looks like I may have grabbed just about the right amount, so we're good to go there. So I'm not going to have many pallets of lime laying around the farm for, I think next year we'll have to lime the other fields, the other 2 fields. And we should have plenty of lime for all that because, you know, we're still going to subsoil the ground next season, all the fields. And I should get more because, well, I got this field here. And I only have to lime 2 fields, and then these fields should be good for about 3 years. Give or take. Hope the sheep don't mind a little bit of lime dust floating their way if the breeze is going that general direction. I'm kind of hoping it gets below 1,000 liters so I only have 1 pallet. I may actually just spit it out in the ground if I don't get it that far because we're so close. Oh yeah, we're only going to have 1 pallet. Alright, so that's all of our fields that need lime done. Now this will not need any fertilization after we plant because we're going to plant with fertilizer, and this has already got 1 stage. That field there, I did fertilize that field, right? Before I put lime down. Got to remind myself of what I've done here. Yes, it has 1 stage of fertilization into it, so does this. And none of our fields, yeah, these 2 fields here probably will need lime next year, but we can manage that. You can see that grass field there has lime taken care of, but that does need fertilizer because that's a grass field. And these 2 fields, I'll have to fertilize after we plant the cotton and it grows to the first growth stage. Let me just come over here and dump out the lime that we do have here. And all right, there we go. Let me go in here before I forget. Let's see what we got for leased equipment. Spreaders. Yep, return that, please. Thank you very much. And I said we're going to grab the T6, and that's what we're going to use. Now we're going to put the autoloader on that and start going down and grabbing some bread. It's been a little bit, so let's double check the pricing to see where I got to bring bread to. The farm shop is about $15 better, so we're going to bring it to there. Yeah, I did not wash the vehicles at the end of September, so since this is our really last working day, if you will, although I will be selling that silage tomorrow. Of course, I still got to compact it and cover it. But November, I think that's the only thing I'm going to do is sell the silage, and then also we're going to sell tomatoes and eggs. Will be due tomorrow. Let's go visit Bread Pit, pick up some pallets, and head on down to the farm shop. Should get us over $100,000. So like I said, I got over 20,000 liters of bread down here. Probably a little bit more at this point. I can tell we already got 23 and whatever is left in storage. Wonder how much this can hold. I forgot. Is it 2 tiers? Can I hold 2 tiers? Yes, we can. I think it might go 3, but I don't want to go 3. We're just going to go 2. Let's strap those in. Alright, down to the farm shop with 20,000 liters. So that should be $35,000 right there. And I'm going to come back and get what little we have left. Sell it all. Figure we throw on the beacons just because. Driving down Main Street with 20,000 liters of bread. You want to make sure people see it coming. Alright, so it should be $35,000 and change. $31,866, not too bad. Let's go pick up the other 3,000 liters, so that should give us about $4,500 worth. So the sale today went a lot better than I thought. I was hoping to get, my goal was like, I hope we can get over 100. Meaning I was stretching. I think I was stretching it a little bit in my mind, saying, I don't think we're going to get to 100, but it would be nice. And yeah, we're up to 110,000. So That's pretty sweet. Like I said, I could, I'm kind of tempted wanting to put down the dairy production, but I think we'll wait until spring. Hopefully, by the time we sell some clothing and all that, we'll have more than enough cash. And I want to keep this cash in case something comes up for sale during the winter months. All right, last 3,000 liters for today. I mean, we will have bread. Let's see, we'll have to sell bread in December. So every other month for now until... I mean, we got tons of flour. I think over 200,000 liters of flour is in bread pit. So that's going to be 100,000 liters of bread, right? I think it's for every 2 liters of flour, you get 1 liter of bread, if I remember correctly. I'll have to double check that in a second and see what the stats are. And since it's also afternoon hours, I may want to check on the store to see if anything else has popped up. Because the only thing for sale today was the McCormick, I think. All right, since we're just sitting here, let's go into here. Let's see, productions. And then, of course, we got to come down to here to bread pit. Yes, we got 200,000 liters, and it is for every 2 liters, we create 1 liter. So we got 100,000 liters of bread to go ahead and make. What was the other thing I was going to check on? The store. That's right, let's go ahead and check on the store. And to here. And, well, the Landini's still here, but someone must have bought that McCormick. A grass roller. And this is a roper. And this can harvest. Oh, this is, I was like, wait, I don't remember the roper being able to harvest all this. What the heck? This is a machine that picks it up off the ground, so it's kind of like a belt system. An expensive belt system. Yes, so we don't need that at all. What was the other thing I was going to check on? I want to go back to pricing just for a second. And we're on bread. When does the price start going back down? So the peak price is December. So I may want to turn it off. Maybe at the end of January. So wait, we're in October. We're going to sell in December. So I'll turn it off when I wake up in February. We'll turn it off and sell it then. Because that price is starting to drop. So that's when we'll turn it off. And we'll sell the rest of our bread. If we got any leftover flour, we'll wait until like July before we turn it back on. That's right. So, yeah, I think there was something else I wanted to check on. But I forgot what it was already. So we'll have to deal with it until next time. But next episode might be the episode where I start putting down some residential buildings. And let's just go over that one more time. Residential buildings, I do not pay for. So that's going to be like the residents just building their own housing. We own the land, but I'm not going to get any rental fees for the land or anything like that. We're just doing a residential area for pure eye appeal. And so it's not going to cost me anything to do it. So we're going to keep the money that we have. But, we got to, some residentials have to come in here because look at all the production buildings we got down. They got to live around here somewhere. But as for today, I think that's going to do it. Other than I got to get some more chaff over by the cow barn and then compact that chaff, cover it up, sell silage tomorrow. So I'm not quite sure how the next episode is going to be. We got to sell some products, but yeah, I want to, and I think it's going to be right over here by the pond. We'll just call it Jim's Pond. How about that? Jim's Pond. We'll just put a few houses around here and decorate it up, as best as my abilities go. It's been a while since I've done decoration farming simulator. But with all the placeables we got down from Annalie and Jim's placeable packs, and also some from Elk Mountain Modding, we should be able to come up with something. But anyways, that's going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always, and I'll catch you again right here in No Man's Land. But until then, have a good one.